Once again, the man who tries to live more life than is feasibly possible, tries to do more things in a day than is humanly possible, and still behind on getting shit done that he needs to get done, but is still here to get to you an FOC show that is the secret variant. How do you like them apples? Click the subscribe to the notification bell, of course. Make sure that you click that notification bell so you don't miss the odd times I go live here. And don't forget to... I want to say thank you, of course, to all of the other subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, you need to be in order to participate in the chat this evening. And don't forget to check us out over there on Rumble as well. I honestly see that Rumble is going to be the future. That's what everybody said about YouTube back in like 2005, right? Oh, for Franco's Comics, he really wants me to do one of these Raw reports for my pickups and mail drops. And, you know, I'm completely organizationally impaired right now, so it's going to be a little hard to do. But check out some of the old ones, and you can check out some really cool things. And, of course, don't forget to check out all of our friends and subscribe to all of the content they do. Drunken Chat, going to be tonight, I think. No delays, but I'm on that overnight work shift, so I'm going to try to see if I can break away, but we'll see what happens. But other than that, follows are always appreciated, whether it be on Facebook, IG, or on Twitter. And, of course, you can follow me at Collection Curations. Just bookmark that page, because if you guys like the stuff that Ultra has for sale when he does sell books, well, you're going to love what I put there. And that's definitely going to be the discounted page over top of the eBay listings, just FYI. Don't forget to also follow only the rarest. Come join the Discord. Come chat with old Ultra. Talk to me about some things. And you know what? Super Chat is active. Direct support is also available at Cash App UltraMaximus or PayPal.me/UltraMaximus if you want to contribute to the journalism endeavor that is Ultra. WantedComics.com, of course, helping you keep your most legit retailer of exclusives. Yeah, I said it. Out of all the retailers out there doing exclusives, Wanted is the only one that I will stand behind. And, of course, he's got a sick cover coming for Transformers. Lots of covers for Transformers, though. White Bat Audio is, of course, providing us with our soundtrack this evening. Make sure you do give a subscribe to them. WhiteBatAudio.com. Carl Casey at White Bat Audio is also available on Spotify. Make sure you follow him in all those places. And, of course, don't forget to follow Mr. Hurd S. Eric, the amazing graphics designer responsible for the UltraMaximus logo, as well as some variant covers and one of the sickest License to Ill swipes to this day. But, you guys really worried about all that? No. You are worried about what is coming up on Final Order Cutoff for the next coming weekend. And hello, I am the UltraMaximus. Yes, I've trimmed the beard a little bit. Got a little bit of the soul glow and the curls here this evening. And I just want to say hi. Hope you all are doing well. It's a Friday. And again, I am trying to live more lives than possible in one very incomplete one. ADHD has got the best of me, but it still doesn't prevent me from being able to live a pretty good life hanging out with you guys here on this Friday night. And, of course, doing Final Order Cutoff. And you're going to say, hey, Ultra, I never watched your show before. What's going on here? Okay, well, first off and foremost, you stuck around through the sick intro. This is the secret variant. The secret variant is your Final Order Cutoff list of comic books from Lunar Distribution, Previews, and Penguin Random House. This way, you guys can make sure you go to your comic book shop this weekend, you give them a list of books, you say, hey, this is the stuff that I want to pre-order, and you don't have to pay the shills and the guys who are trying to sell the game back to you at a profit, an extra profit. You can order your books most of the time from your LCS. Now, if you have an LCS that doesn't treat you like they should, you do, of course, have the Drunken Pull Box and Lucas at your disposal. But remember, when you do it through the Drunken Pull Box, it's a little bit of a different method. If it's a 25 copy incentive that you want, you have to order 25 copies of a book. So, yeah. So, again, Drunken Pull Box is there in case you need it. But if you have a comic shop who takes care of you, obviously we don't want to step on that. But of course, we're looking at spoilerific information. What do I mean by that? Well, we're looking at comic book covers that come out in a couple weeks' time. So we're looking at books in the future. If you haven't made it to your LCS in the last couple of weeks, you might be looking at a cover that shows something that might spoilerific of the story that you're into. And, you know, I'm going to do my part to try not to spoil you, except for I'm going to do my part to spoil you, but making sure you don't overpay for books. So let's get this show cranking. We got a chat full of people. I want to thank you for joining us here this evening. So let's get going. All right. Our first publisher up this evening is going to be Blaze Publishing, and they are giving us the Saint Seiya Knights of Zodiac Time Odyssey #1. I'm sorry, Knights of the Zodiac Time Odyssey #1. So that that girl right there, yeah, the one, the artwork that I used for our little thumbnail this evening is the B cover by Leslie Lee. And I got to give a shout out to Sydney the Unicorn, because apparently this is your next cosplay. And Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac Time Odyssey has this David Mack cover C. So what does that mean? Well, besides this $9.99 blank cover, well, you've got this 5-copy incentive cover here for you. And then you got this 10-copy incentive by, of course, Leslie Lee. And then, of course, the 20-copy David Mack incentive. But hold on, we're not done there yet. 30-copy black and white incentive. And then, of course, a 40-copy Leslie Lee black and white incentive. And then a 50-copy Mac black and white incentive. So lots of incentives to go around, but you know what? The B cover virgin, that's the one for me. Ahoy Comics, final Lunar orders due, of course, on 9/17, so that's this Sunday, is going to give you Con and On number 4 of 5. And the reason for my delay in starting was, of course, coffee. So, yeah, here we go. Con and On. And on to American Mythology Productions, which is giving us the Night of the Living Dead Kin #1. There's the B cover. Here is your photo variant. And then this is the cover D Martinez Black and White Limited Edition. This is the Century Edition Limited. And then there's an FOC photo cover that they didn't show for cover F, which is probably going to be similar to the photo cover you saw for the other one. Witch Hammer #1 cover A. Witch Hammer #1 cover B. Witch Hammer #1 cover C. And then there's this, the black and white Century Edition. Antarctic Press is giving you Punchline number 15 with your cover A. And then we've got Punchline number 15, cover B, which is your Game On variant. Archie, Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest number 318, of course, with the Halloween theme. And then we got the Chilling Adventures Welcome to Riverdale cover A. All right. And then here's the cover B by Marguerite Sauvage. Artists, Writers, Artisans giving you Madness number 3, cover A. Cover B. Diodato Jr. And then there's this one. Yeah, so a little punk rock homage for you. These punk rock homages have been doing pretty good over here at Madness. I'm just saying, I'm a fan. All right, so Comics Experience. Now, what's really funny about these books is these were all FOC'd last week on the Lunar Network, but they are FOC'd this week on the Previews Network, so you get our second chance again. And then we got Miracles number 2, cover A. Cover B, which is, of course, your Kirby homage. And then here is the David Talaski variant. Fair Square Comics is your next publisher up with Noir is the New Black, Little Rock Files, #1. like this cover. Might be the red dress. I don't know. Might just be. Anyway, Noir is the New Black. Little Rock Files #1, cover B. And then we've got the cover C. Fantagraphics Books is giving us All-Star Statics #2. So this is a play on, of course, All-Star Comics. That's fine. That's fine. Do you miss the Red Room stuff now? King Spot Entertainment giving you the Happy Astronaut #2. There's your cover A by Matt Rogers. Here is your cover B by Alejandro Rosado. Wrapping it up for that. Mad Cave Studios is giving you Project Reese #3 of 6. Yeah, I'm going to say that everybody who doesn't have a dive suit is probably kind of dead. Just kind of saying there. Just an observation. Massive Publishing is giving you the Concrete Jungle of Bad Omens. Concrete Jungle. #2. Cover A. Here's your cover B. Here is your cover C by Regazzoni. And then this is your 5-copy incentive by Ribald. And you know what's funny is it says Sumerian under it, but it's being published under Massive. So I'm wondering, should I just start putting these under the Sumerian title next time? What's going on, previews? What are you doing? Bad Omens Concrete Jungle #2 of 4, cover E, 10-copy incentive. Final Lunar orders due for Oni Press. And we've got The Dwellings #2 of 3. This says cover C, but what was really weird is they didn't show the cover A or the cover B, and they gave us a 10-copy incentive here. That's so weird. But anyway, Rick and Morty presents Freaky Friday. Cover A and cover B. And then here's your 10-copy incentive variant cover. Scout now has a huge list of books. Count Dante #5 of 6. Looks like J. Jonah Jameson, but kind of not. A Haunting on Mars #1 of 5, cover A. There is your cover B. Mitch #1, cover A. Here's your cover B to go along with that. And then there is this cover C Diego Martini variant cover, but then there is this cover D 25-copy Maximum Simic Spot Foil variant. See, I don't understand how the artwork is different, but this okay, so I'm assuming that there's probably a glitch in which one is which, so I don't know which one is which. The Spot Foil variant may be the one. Traveler's Guide to Ferd. Thank you, my dude. Much appreciated. Again, not required, but I graciously appreciate you, man. Make sure you check out Ferd and all the work he does over there on Only the Rarest. Only the Rarest collectibles. Traveler's Guide to Flogoria, #4. And then here's your 10-copy action figure variant incentive. It's kind of funny because you got a robotic arm and you got a robotic leg. Let's just be honest. Titan Comics now giving you the Bloodborne Bleak Dominion #2 of 4 and your cover A. Your Bloodborne Bleak Dominion #2 of 4 with your cover B. Yep. Right in the jugular. Here's your #2 cover C. And then this is the cover D by Worm. Scarlet Couture Munich File #3 of 5, cover A. And then here's your cover B by Taylor. And then this is the cover C photo variant. Hello, nurse. What was that red dress stuff, man? What is with these red dresses? Did you notice the agent with the gun? Or were you staring at the woman in the red dress? We got Vault giving us some previously on FOC 6/25/2023. Godfell #5. So way back then, I probably told you guys there's going to be some things going on because these guys are forgetting stuff. Godfell #5, cover B. Nasty #4, cover A. And then Nasty number 4, cover B. Now, what's really funny is the Nasty stuff is only on previews distribution. Boom Studios is up next, and we're into the major publishers already. Berserker Pen and Ink number 1 with a cover A. There's the cover B Spot UV variant. And then there's the cover C Blank Sketch variant. Damn Them All number 9, cover A by the impossible to differentiate from Charlie Adler. Walking Dead fame, of course. The Riccardi variant here is fire. Damn Them All 25 copy incentive by Adler. Cover D FOC reveal. So the FOC reveal variant looks tight, right? Damn Them All number 9 with an unlockable. And then Firefly, The Fall Guys, number 1, second printing. That's a Francavilla cover. And then here's your A cover. Also by Francavilla for issue number 2. And then the B cover by Florentino. The 10 copy incentive, Florentino. And then the 20 copy, Francavilla. 40 copy incentive by In-Yuk Lee. And my God, does that look great. Now this one's, you know, I don't know if it's going to be an iconic cover or not, but something wild going on there. I don't know if there's going to be some people chasing it just because of the homage, maybe. And then we got Grimm number 14 with a cover B with a Reaper variant by Orzu. And then the 10 copy incentive by Orzu. The 25 copy incentive by Franny, however, is by far the superior cover. And then I also added this one just in case you are a fan of Grimm, and you, of course, you have your copies of Alice Ever After number 1, hoping that one day, if Grimm does ever take off, the true first appearance of the character will be worth something. Well, if you're that guy, well, don't forget the baseball cap. Suggested retail price of $24.99, so check with them. The Hunt for Skinwalker number 2 of 4. The cover B to go along with that. And then the 10 copy incentive of the A cover. The 25 copy incentive, however, some weird stuff going on there, man. That cow has no face, man. That's weird. It's weird. Cover 2E, which is your unlockable variant. All right, we got Mech Cadets number 3, cover A. The cover B. And then the 10 copy incentive Lou variant. 25 copy incentive by Miguel Mercado, though. Yeah. Oh, Lord of Brooklyn. I can't relax that now he's here. Thanks for coming by. Dark Horse Comics is your next publisher, of course, and they're giving us Canary number 1 with a cover A by Dan Panosian, who, by the way, lately has been on a tear. And if you did not see all of the latest stuff Dan Panosian's been doing, oh man, fire. Canary number 1, cover B by Panosian. And then the cover C also by Panosian. Oh, that's fire. Foil variant. So you got 5 covers. Oh, just kidding. There's your 10 copy incentive by Rios. And then a 25 copy incentive by Thompson. And then an FOC Chiang Virgin variant. But no Panosian variant for incentives? Man, what's going on there? Drive Like Hell number 1. Oh, that generation of Camaro, let me tell you. From World of Minor Threats. Oh, pardon me. The alternatives. And from the World of Minor Threats, the alternatives cover B. And then the cover C is your Hepburn foil for issue 2. Giant Robot Hellboy. Now, what? Okay. There's your cover B to go along with that one. So apparently Hellboy gets transformed. Dynamite Entertainment is up next, and of course you know what that means. It's time to take your smoke break if you need to, bathroom break if you need to, and of course you can go make your McDonald's run too. We'll be done by the time we get through the alphabet on these 4 different books coming through Dynamite. So we'll see you back here shortly for IDW. For the rest of you sticking around, AOD, Army of Darkness, Forever, with a Francisco Matina A cover. And that is groovy, baby. Here's your cover B by Soidum. This is my boomstick. And if you don't get these references, man, you guys really need to take yourself and watch some Army of Darkness. So apparently Army of Darkness Forever shows different versions of Ash working with himself, because there's Ash with a hand and the little guys who were little Ashes and little demons. Then there's an Ash that's got armor and apparently grew old in that era there. And then Army of Darkness Forever cover D by Dragoda shows him a little bit more high-tech. What's going on there? Cover E Blank Authentics, and then the Fleeks foil variant, and then a 10-copy movie poster art icon variant. The 10-copy Soidum Zombie Ash, and then the 15-copy Dragoda version, 15-copy Fleeks version, and then the 20-copy Soidum version. The premium Matina Metal, groovy, and then more groovy on the Matina being a limited version as well. So you got $99.99 and $49.99 respectively. You got an FOC Deadite Bone Gray Blank Authentics variant cover, an FOC Poster Art Virgin foil, and then an FOC Virgin foil by Soidum, a 5-copy Incentive Matina Black and White, a 5-copy Soidum Black and White, a 5-copy Fleeks Black and White, and then we are done. And on to Garbage Pail Kids Thrashing Through Time. Here's your cover A. This is the cover B. And then there is your cover C by Meeks. We've also got this classic trading card variant. The cover E. Blank. Cover F is your 10-copy incentive, Bunk. And then the 15-copy incentive, Meeks. 20-copy incentive, Zapata. 25-copy incentive, Meeks. Color Virgin. 30-copy trading card Virgin. And I don't know why they have this one again. So like they're naming off all these, right? So cover J is a 30-copy incentive trading card variant, but a cover L or a cover K is a classic trading card variant too. So I don't know what's going on there. Cover L is a Bunk limited version. Cover M is a FOC Puke Green variant. And then we're on to Vampirilla versus the Superpowers, number 5, cover A. I'm sorry, it was only 3 titles, and I thought it was 4. But here's your cover A by Jay Lee. Here's your cover B by Puebla. This is the cover C by Moss. The cover D by Tomaselli. Channeling his Lobos there. There is the Quilano. Cover F is your Cosplay. Cover G is your 10-copy line art. 10-copy Quilano line with a, partial blood red watercolor? We're going to call it that. 10-copy incentive Moss line art. And then the 15-copy incentive Cosplay Virgin. Wait. 15-copy incentive Quilano Virgin. 20-copy Moss Virgin. Tomaselli Virgin. 25-copy incentive Jay Lee Virgin. And then the Lounge Singer Vampirilla. 25-copy incentive Puebla Virgin. Now, we didn't see any FOC variants on that book, which is really weird. IDW Entertainment, of course, is giving you Bryn Mawr number 4, cover A. Cover B. The 10-copy Wingard variant cover. Dark Spaces Dungeon number 1. Cover B. 50-copy Sherman variant cover. So they went right to 50. They said, you know what, we're going to push this one. 75 copy is your second incentive. There's also going to be 100-copy incentives. Kill More, cover A by Fuchs. And the only reason I know how to correctly pronounce that name is because the name is of a Porsche wheel. You Fuchs with the Fuchs. The cover B, Suzuka. The 10-copy Fuchs variant. And then the 25-copy Suzuka. That's wild looking, right? My Little Pony Best of Applejack, number 1. My Little Pony Black, White, and Blue, number 1. Black, White, and Blue, number 1, cover B. 10 copy incentive. 25 copy incentive by color. Sonic the Hedgehog, number 66, cover A. The cover B was shown as the retail incentive artwork. So this artwork was shown in the placeholder, but as you can tell by looking at this cover and using powers of deduction, if it says RI on it, means it's the 10 copy retail incentive. So the cover B artwork is a mystery at this point. Star Trek number 13, cover A. Here is the cover B. This is the cover C by Murphy. And then this is the cover D, 10 copy incentive. This is the 25 copy incentive by Bartok. And then full art, or trade dress free artwork. TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures number 20. Saturday Morning Adventures 2023. This is the all new one. And then who's this guy? Is that like a cyber shredder or something? Like, what's going on there? Anyway, that's your cover A. Okay, new Mayor Chrome Dome. Oh, look at that. TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures 2023, cover C. Yeah, man. So cover D is a 10 copy incentive. Pretty cool. And then 25 copy incentive looks really cool too because it gets rid of all the trade dress stuff. You can go see the art. And then we got TMNT with the Stranger Things crossover, number 4, cover A. There's the cover B. The cover C by Woodall, not shown. The cover D by Gorham. So, yeah, there's some D&D stuff going on there. It looks like the graphics all into it. And then here is the 25 copy incentive PE full line art. But what's weird is that it's red. He's got a red bandana on. He's got Leo's sword. So I don't know if they've got all red bands. Yeah, see? They just messed it all up. Cover F is your Raphael Albuquerque variant, and then a 100 copy Raphael Albuquerque variant cover showing them in the daylight and then what appears to be in the upside down. So it's weird. But there's also this cover H was your 250 copy incentive. On to Image Comics, which is giving you a Haunted Girl number 1, cover A, Joe Quesada. The cover B. The cover C, which is your 10 copy incentive. And then you got a 25 copy incentive by Quesada. Next up is the Walking Dead 20th Anniversary variant cover. And then the cover A. For Creep Show Volume 2, number 2. The cover B to go along with that. The 10 copy incentive by Skinner. The 20 copy, saw the 20, said 20 copy, and that was not right. The Walking Dead 20th Anniversary variant cover for Creep Show Volume 2, number 2. Destiny Gate number 1 of 4, cover A by Dabari. The cover B by Ekadal, and that is a wild looking cover. The Walking Dead 20th Anniversary variant. And then Haunt You to the End number 5, cover A. There's the cover B. This is your Walking Dead 20th Anniversary. K number 12, cover A. K number 12, cover B. K number 12, the Walking Dead 20th Anniversary variant. Kill Your Darlings number 1, getting a second printing. Midlife Hero at 50, number 1. Midlife Hero at 50, number 1, cover B. Knights number 1. Oh, no, I've only been up since 6 a.m. I'm not exhausted. Not exhausted in the least little bit. Quest number 3. And then we got Radiant Black number 26, giving you a cover A and a cover B. And surprisingly enough, no incentive variant. So I went looking for them. Something Epic number 6, cover A. And then the cover B. That's pretty wild looking. Something Epic number 6, cover C. Something Epic number 6, cover D. Something Epic number 6, The Walking Dead 20th Anniversary variant. Spawn Scorched number 22 with a cover A by Mike Diodato Jr. And then the cover B by Cal New. And they said, you know what? Give this man a black and white and partial green. Star Signs number 5 of 8. Swan Songs number 4, cover A. Here is the cover B. They had a 50 copy incentive for this. So A and B covers, and they want you to order 50 of them in order to get this one. And then here is Swan Songs number 4, cover D, The Walking Dead 20th Anniversary variant cover. The Cull number 3 of 5. That is good art right there. Oh, and there's Tula Lote, which also, that's good art there. The Cull number 3 of 5, cover B, and then here's your cover C by Walsh. And yeah, that's a wild looking thing, whatever it's eating that dude. But apparently it's eating a whole bunch of stuff. Undiscovered Country number 26 with a cover A by Giuseppe Camuncoli. And then here is the cover B. Trad Moore. Walking Dead Deluxe number 73 with a cover A by Finch and McCaig. And what is going on here? Why is everybody ordering Walking Dead Deluxe all of a sudden? Walking Dead Deluxe number 73 with a cover B by Adler and McCaig. And then here is the Abraham Zombified variant cover by Williams III. Weird Work number 4 of 4, cover A by Kane. And then here is the La Fuente giving you the cover B. Here's the cover D by Matthews. So there was a cover C, and I don't know how I missed it, but that's your incentive. Comic Boom in the house! DC Comics giving you your final Lunar orders due, 9/17/2023. Batman and Robin number 2, cover A, Simone DeMeo. Of course, there's going to be some weirdos out there chasing this one because of the bubblegum stuff. The meaning behind kids blowing bubbles is not very good. Let's just say that. And if adults are out there chasing those, it's usually a sign of something that not good. Batman and Robin number 2, cover C, Cal Newt. And then the cover D is your Gabriel Del Otto Artist Spotlight cardstock variant cover. Batman and Robin number 2 getting a cover E, 25 copy incentive by Leslie Lee. And who is this girl with the wrapped up face? I'm not reading it, so I couldn't tell you, but I'm genuinely interested to know because this is a 25 copy incentive with her on the cover of it. It's also on the cover of the A cover. And then, of course, we have this 50 copy incentive by Simone DeMeo showing the Robin Mobile. And then the 100 copy incentive Cal New black and white cardstock variant cover. But wait. David Baldeón connecting Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong cardstock variant cover is also. Oh no, don't it, her name is Shush. Oh man, so they got Hush and Shush. Oh boy. Come on, look, I get everything in Batman's world's got to be derivative, but can we get more like original characters? Like Mr. Bloom was like the first original villain that they gave Batman behind. Oh, it's the daughter of Hush. That's why. Oh God. Well, thank you, Comic Boom, for filling me in on that one. But you know, Batman has always had derivative stuff going on. Like, you know, there's gonna be some other kind of forms of the bats, and then of course his villains tend to have that kind of stuff happen, like the daughter of Bane. Now we got the daughter of Hush. She-Hush. But, you know, if you're a Bat fan, you're probably loving it. And speaking of Bat fan stuff you probably love, the Sean Murphy, the White Knight stuff. Here's your Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker number 6 of 6. Cover A by Sean Murphy. Cover B by Merkett and Buffalo. The 25 copy incentive by Rose Besh. Now, I do like actually playing card covers, but I'm not going to chase after that. Danger Street number 10 of 12, cover A. Danger Street number 10 of 12, cover B by In-Yuk Lee. And then we got, oh, there's the Dwellings, number 3, cover A for Oni. The cover B. I forgot to move those two. I knew that I had them somewhere, but anyway. Those are Oni Press. And then we got Green Lantern over here, number 4. Cover B to go along with that. The Evan Doc Shanner cardstock variant cover. And then we got the 25 copy David LaFuente cardstock variant cover. Is that Robin sitting in... What? What is he sitting in there? Is that the bathroom? I don't know what's going on there. Something's going on there, but it's weird. 50 copy incentive, of course, shows Green Lantern and the Flash. And then the David Baldeon Connecting Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong cardstock variant cover. Superman Lost number 7 of 10, cover A. And then here is the cover B by Lee Weeks, showing an old Superman in a wheelchair. What's up with that? Superman Lost number 7, 25 copy incentive. The Wesley Dodds, the Sandman number 1 of 6, cover A. Wesley Dodds, the Sandman number 1 of 6, cover B. Not to be confused with the other Sandman. So this is the superhero Sandman. It's a little bit different than the Neil Gaiman Sandman, of course. Wesley Dodds, the Sandman number 1 of 6, cover C. And then here is the Riley Rossmo Golden Age foil variant cover. And then we got Wonder Woman War of the Gods Special Edition number 4 of 4. World's Finest Teen Titans number 4 of 6, cover A. Cover B. The cover C. And then this is your 25 copy Carrie Randolph cardstock variant cover. But this is your Michael Allred 50 copy incentive. All right, everybody, if you haven't smashed that like button already, you need to do so because we're in a long list of Marvel. And this is probably one of Marvel's biggest FOCs in a couple of weeks. So strap in. Get your order-taking pencil ready, but not for this. Nobody's reading Astonishing Iceman. Nobody cares. But Astonishing Iceman is going to give you issue number 3 of a book nobody cares about. Pete Woods variant looks cool on the artwork side, but yeah, no. Avengers Incorporated number 2. So apparently they're after a ghost in Avengers Mansion, and that ghost may be the Vision, and Vision's alter ego is that dude on the left. And then here is the a.k.a. card artist variant. Sorry. And then the Ben Harvey Wasp variant cover, and that's fire looking. The John Tyler Christopher Avengers 60th Anniversary variant cover. And then the 50 copy incentive Ben Harvey Wasp Virgin variant. That's fire. Wasp fans, good luck. Children of the Vault number 3 of 4. Then here is issue number 3 of 4 with the Luciano Machiko variant. Oh, Crypt of Shadows number 1. Crypt of Shadows number 1, Paul Azekta variant cover. And then we got Daredevil number 2. Daredevil number 2 with the David Marquez variant cover. The Federico Vincentini Stormbreakers variant cover, showing, of course, everybody zombified because apparently Marvel Zombies is going to be the Stormbreakers theme. Yeah, there's Daredevil number 2, 25 copy incentive by Torrin Clark. That's fire. And I like the snap and the thud because the guy's heart's beating, and Daredevil just, blindly threw that at him. And then Daredevil number 2 is offering this John Romita Jr. Virgin variant cover as your 100 copy incentive. Deadpool Batter Blood number 5 of 5, giving us an A cover, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Deadpool. And then, all right, I want to take it back to Champions number 1 with a 1 in 1000 variant cover showing this version of Deadpool on there. He's saying, my boy, is that Kidpool? You guys remember Kidpool? Because if that is Kidpool, then Kidpool was the version of Deadpool that appeared on that Champions cover. What? Deadpool Batter Blood number 5 of 5 with a Rob Liefeld variant. Ghost Rider number 19. And who is that stealing Danny Ketch's bike? And then here is the new Champions variant cover showing a Ghost Runner? Ghost Roller? The Ghost Roller! Because, yeah, she's on roller skates. And then here is the 25 copy incentive by Marco Mastrazzo. Pretty cool looking Mephisto cover there. If we are going to actually get Mephisto and Ironheart like we're supposed to. Incredible Hulk number 5. Incredible Hulk number 5 with the Alexander Lozano variant. And then the Dan Panosian new Champions variant cover. Blonde Hulk. 25 copy incentive Lemieux U variant cover showing Hulk going up against Man-Thing. And then we get this Hernando Souza Comunidades variant cover. I already got that one. Invincible Iron Man number 11 showing the cakes on Emma. And then Adi Granov homaging Adi Granov. That's actually pretty cool. And then we got the Invincible Iron Man number 11 Alex Lozano Avengers 60th anniversary variant cover. And then we got a Takeshi Miyazawa new Champions variant cover showing another Iron person. 100 copy incentive Adi Granov homage variant cover. So that one's going to be a pretty big chase. You just know it. Iron Man fans who like that Adi Granov cover from Iron Man 635, yeah, they're going to go after that. It's Jeff number 1 third printing. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 11. The cover B, which is the Sarah Pacelli new Champions variant cover showing what appears to be more of a female form with dreads. What's going on here? Can't be a white girl because that would just upset everybody. White girl would be. I know a ton of them. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 11, 25 copy incentive Ben Harvey variant cover. That's actually a pretty good variant. Moon Knight number 28. Moon Knight number 28 with the Inyuk Lee Last Days of Moon Knight variant cover, but of course we know it's not the last days of Moon Knight. He's just going to be back with a vengeance. And looking an awful lot like Spawn. But anyway, is this kid the Moon Bard? Because if Mark is the Moon Knight, this must be his Bard. A Bard would be like a Padawan who accompanies the fighter and usually plays a lute. 25 copy incentive by Elizabeth Torque, however. You guys know that there was some guy who did these things called a spec matrix. He talks about artists all the time that he really, really likes, and I think I remember seeing Elizabeth Torque be one of his best ones to date. Anyway, Moon Knight number 28 with a Nick Klein Stormbreakers variant cover showing a very zombified Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, Jake Lockley. And then there's a fourth persona in there now that he absorbed. But anyway, Scarlet Witch number 9. Scarlet Witch number 9 with the Jen Bartel new Champions variant cover. And, who's the Violet Witch? Because we know who the Scarlet Witch is, but this is apparently a Purple Witch? The Lavender Witch, the Violet Witch, the Purple Witch, whatever you want to call her. Scarlet Witch number 9, Hernando Souza variant cover. And then 25 copy incentive by Tiago da Silva. Okay. Much better than the first print. Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy number 1, second printing, John Tyler Christopher variant. Oh boy. Yeah, oh boy, exactly. Spider-Boy number 1, everybody. Just remember, you asked for this. Spider-Boy number 1 is also giving you a John Tyler Christopher Negative Space variant cover. Then we also have this Scotty Young variant cover. My favorite of the covers so far is definitely this one, the Luciano Machiko homage variant cover. And then, of course, we've got the Spider-Boy Chris Campana variant, the Carrie Andrews foil variant cover. It's going to be a pretty interesting chase. The 50 copy incentive by David Aja. The the 100 copy incentive by Humberto Ramos. Spine Tingling Spider-Man. Number 1. Yeah, because, you know, this is just what you need. You need a Spider-Man horror story, don't you? Scotty Young in the variant cover. And then we got this Rod Reese variant as well as this 25 copy incentive Lucio Perillo variant cover. So, yo, Spider-Man is jacked there. Like super jacked. He's not jacked here. He's about normal size. 100 copy incentive variant version for you. Star Wars number 39. Star Wars number 39 with a Sprouse Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary variant cover. And then we got a Star Wars Rada Star Wars Clone Wars 15th anniversary variant. And then making a return to putting trouble in my pull box. Star Wars number 39 with the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant cover for the Pit Droid. Dustin Nguyen giving us a 25 copy incentive, and this is of course a Dark Droids tie-in. Take note. Dark Droids number 2 going back for a second printing. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi number 2. Obi-Wan Kenobi number 2 with a Raza variant. And then we've got Wolverine number 36 going back for a second printing Tyler Kirkham variant cover. And then the 25 copy incentive Lanil Yu variant cover to go along with that one. Oh, for all you Helverine people, there you go. That's our show, everybody. So that is your complete list of books that are available from your comic book shop in the coming weeks. Make sure you secure your books by taking the list of books that I showed you here today, taking the ones that you want to order, providing them to your LCS so you do not overpay. And if you're chasing any of the incentives and your shop cannot help you out, make sure you reach out to Lucas from the Drunken Pull Box. Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch the next episode. Make sure you're subscribed over there at Mighty Mel V's channel so you can check the next episode of Drunken Chat, whether or not I be on there or not. And of course, I want to say thanks again for watching, everybody. As long as I can keep it together and get my stuff done in a reasonable fashion, I should be able to get another show done next week. So with that said, I hope to see you guys back here same time. Well, maybe same time. That's why I'm going to need you to hit that notification bell for notifications, because it might not be the same time. I do it when I can. What can I say? But again, I thank you guys for joining. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.